Good morning, everybody. We are back. The show is called TBR SSF Show, which simply means TBR Solution Sports Forum. It is myself and the usual culprit, which is Saddam. Le guy, ngwanam, le guy. Umunati wa bososela matsatsing
I
ana. Ya bona stress se sa le, ya bona le marama a tla ya. Eh? Ke ya no se o thoba o etsetsa ntho tsa yona yanong ya freezer yanong wa nkutlwa right but maybe e santse o fa mathata weather is not good KZN they're experiencing a snow. It's not only KZN, I think even the part of Cape Town. So it's cold, the upper part of the country, this side. Ke a bona ya o freezer ngwana ma eba tlo bolela o jella mona. Ke a bona wa tloa matsatsing ana. You are so excited, eh? Yeah.
yeah, trying to bring the glory back. Everybody's happy,
Yeah.
and then you can see the way supporters are talking is nice.
Yeah.
Even
Yeah.
the league, the competition, nobody will know that Arrows are on top today.
Yeah.
This is how the league goes, and so we can see something different this year. Everybody want to compete, so I
Yeah.
think it's going to be a good for Sundown to get.
I go to
Must
Medicine.
challenge Sundown this time.
Just greet the viewers. Let's get going. I know you're glowing, you're excited. We see a new Kaizer Chiefs, but the window period has closed. Tshepang was supposed to give us some updates, but Ngara Lunali Luzita policy Halem taught. Not only that, Lim Fanola go Cape Town, Kimang, the one who was Cape Town City or Cape Town Spurs. Ngara la Honom record. So Tshepang that. Ako ba dumedisa ngwana American?
Morning, comrade, morning, viewers, everybody. Happy Saturday, and it's cold. Hey, but anyway, the show must go on.
Bona o motle hampe ngwana mme ka ntho tseo tsa hao tsa kapa.
Thank you, thank you, thank
Jwale
you.
o tlo ngapolela le nna. Wa tseba wa apolela ka Sesotho. Wa tseba wa apolela ke.
Yeah, Basotho ba
The
bolela.
left over, the left over. Yeah,
Yeah, the leftover, the jumble sale, something like that.
yeah. Bona
I will talk about.
hosane le bapala. No, not tomorrow. Ka Tuesday. O batla ba jwetsa something.
I can't hear you.
I'm saying tomorrow, or no, Tuesday you are playing. Okay? So I don't know what you want to tell your supporters, especially Bakumambisa, the Tembisans.
Yeah, thank you. The 25 Wednesday, we play against Amazulu in Durban, Moses Mabhida Stadium. Ticket on sale for 60 Rand. We are telling the supporters to go there. Temsa branch are ready. Transport is there. 650 Rand for return. We'll go there on Tuesday night. So people must get ready to contact our transport organizer to get the transport. And then we want to go there to continue where we left. Maybe our support will make so that players they do something because now you can see the league are complicated. Everybody want to go there. Arrows is on top. Number 2 is Sundown. 3 Chiefs. 4 Pirates. So the table is going to go other way around this weekend.
So you are saying Lea Kakasini, Leipzig, Wanamme, you are playing Amazulu, and then Unana little Bafamatata Kappa, you will be in trouble, Kappa Kibana Batlabali traveling.
Yeah, I think Amazulu own us a lot. They beat us a lot of goals last time. We won't forget. But anyway, I think now is the time to see that after we beat Marumo, and then it was just a lucky or whatever. But I think if the boy can continue with those forms, something will happen.
It was not
Amazulu, they know
lucky.
the Chiefs are on track. We want to continue and go there and get a 3 point. It's a good game for the weekend.
No, it was not the lucky. You guys are motivated. These players are born, and that has given them motivation. Now, Saddam, we know that Pirates is playing a very big game, the CAF, and then we know that Sundowns they're also playing for CAF. What's your take and what's your wish? Mara ke a tseba wena o menyo listo wena. There are Pirates mara o mentle on the other side. So what's your take?
Yeah, when we play CAF, we can support each other because CAF they're presenting us. Sundown are playing today, and the Pirates also. So we wish them a good luck. I think Pirates they done their job. Sundown they done their job is just to wrap up because they already put their one leg on. So if they can continue that, we'll see them going to the next round. This is how we can say. No, today got 7 because they told me please support me. Nabananga team man, so I'll do that and reduce my minyolesto, put aside and support them.
All right. Let's welcome Tshepang. Last one, welcome to the show. It's cold, last one. And then I'm told Montrose in Durban, it's just white. It's a white city today. Not only Montrose, many parts of the country, it's a white city. So we are getting that. We are just feeling cold up here. So Tshepang, welcome. Greet the viewers. Thereafter, the closing date, it has just been done last night. Tell us what happened. Chiefs Bamutrosi are police or what? Where's Alan? Just give me the news there.
Yeah, no, good morning, Mr. Saddam, to you also, Mr. Shabalala, and to the viewers out there. Yes. Yeah, no, I have police Garipadile. As far as we know, there was no green light. Leave by as well, no green light, as far as we know. So Chiefs hasn't announced any signings yet. We tried to track their social media pages since in the early hours of the morning. Nothing is happening. So yeah, there's no green light when it comes to that. But with the signings, only the ones that are free agents. So players that are out of contract that are free agents are the ones that are able to get signed by teams. So we know Spuso Villagas is a free agent, Lisedi Kaping is a free agent, Bongani Zungu still a free agent, Kemiti Rasmus still a free agent. So there are other players as well which are still free agents. So those are the only players that are able to get signed. But the ones that are in contract with their respective teams, they cannot be signed at the moment. They have to wait until the January transfer window. So yeah, that's what's happening so far with the PSL signings. But as far as that deadline day, it's done.
Okay, let's do it this way. How about if I say maybe teams like Kaizer Chiefs, they are playing economy here. They are saying, okay, fine, let's leave him. We'll try him in January. Or let's leave him until he's left with 1 year, whereby you'll be allowed to do a pre-contract so that they can even get him for next to nothing. Will that be a good approach if you are a soccer team? Saddam, will that be a good approach? Saddam? Approach
yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, you can hear me. Okay, Tshepang, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, it's Saddam, you must check your mic or maybe Kiona on the other side. I'm saying, what if it's a strategy from Kaizer Chiefs to say, look, we are not going to spend. Look, Mamelodi Sundowns, and this is the topic that we are going to discuss. They say they've spent 194 million to buy players that they've bought. And Mngqithi is saying it's high time that Chiefs and Pirates disclose how much do they spend on the players and how much are players paid. So I don't know whether you agree with him or disagree with him. And then he says it's unfortunate, it's only in South Africa where there's this secrecy of these factors or these facts. So I want us to discuss that. So now I'm saying to you, Saddam, what if Kaizer Chiefs is a strategy to say, okay, fine, we want to pay so much, but if now the other man they want to buy, we'll pray that no one doesn't come and buy him. We try in January or will wait when there is a year to go? The player can now sign a pre-contract with any team. Saddam, or maybe Saddam can take it. Tshepang, what's your take about it? You think that might be a strategy from Chiefs?
Yeah, I mean, it works two ways. Business wise, it makes sense to get a player that's a free agent. But now another thing is you giving him another option again, or you giving other teams options again to get the signature of the player. Remember, let me give an example of Apollos. He's a wanted man. He's moved to Algeria, didn't work out due to the team not just finishing off in terms of the signing with him. They were a bit slow when it came to that transfer. But now you're giving other teams as well an option to actually have a look at him. Now we're gonna wait another 4 months. What if he performs well again? He's still at his peak. He's doing well. And in January, when January comes, the bigger teams will come knocking again. So now it puts probably Chiefs in the lower list in terms of signing him. Maybe a team from Saudi Arabia might put a bigger offer for him. So that option for him, when in terms of him playing in the Betway Premiership, gets limited, but opens up in other countries as well. So it's a 50-50 situation. But depending if Chiefs is willing to put a bigger offer in January for him to sign a pre-contract. But now what I'm just saying is now it limits the options for him joining Kaizer Chiefs now, because of now the bigger boys will be available, will be ready in the January transfer market, because he will be a free agent at the end of the season. So any team would want to snatch him now in January and for him to sign a pre-contract. So it works both ways. But for a club perspective, yes, it makes business sense to wait for a player to run out of his contract, and then you just sign him as a free agent.
What about the player? The player has just said he wants to join, according to the news that we are picking up, he wants to join Chiefs or Sundowns. Says those are the two teams that he wants to join. Remember, that's another thing. Look at Barcelona. Barcelona, they get whoever because the players wants to go to Barcelona, irrespective of what. Do you understand what I'm saying? So maybe it's a good gamble. Now, let's go to, you wanted to say something quickly?
No, I was just saying, yeah, I mean, a player can say that this is where they would want to go. But remember also, this is where the agents as well play a huge role. The representatives as well. It's also, they also play a role of the best interest of the player. Yes, the player can say this is where he wants to go, but also the agents also play a huge role in terms of that. So they can also advise saying, well, no, here's a deal. This your favorite club, this is an offer that we've just received from them. But if it doesn't match according to what they actually wanted or the demands, they can also shift for another alternative. I mean, also with this, just to wrap up, the agents as well, I think they're actually smart as well, not to fall for any deal that doesn't meet their demands. So it's also making the other boys, that's what I'm saying, the big boys now, to come in, play, and to offer more, you understand, than what they could have gotten if they actually accepted the deal which they had gotten maybe from Kaizer Chiefs, if it was a small deal. So it gives the other teams a bigger platform to actually have a bigger offer on the table for them to actually take it.
Okay. What about who has hired who? Is it the player who has hired the agent, or the agent has hired the player? And you know why I'm saying this? I remember with Lionel Messi, the guys from Arabs, they offered him staggering amounts, and I'm told those are the rumors. The brothers were saying, scrap it. Then at the end of the day, it boiled down to Messi. He met his family. They decided to go to Miami. So it's always who's the boss. I think the weight of the player will finally prevail. If a police wants to go to Chiefs and Sundowns, it will definitely happen that way. Let's move on. Mngqithi says it's high time that the Chiefs and Pirates disclose how much they spent on the transfers, and then disclose how much they pay the players. Otherwise, it end up being a question of rumors, all this, and so on. And Mangaba says that will also help to do away with players that are being exploited, because there's a rumor that some players are getting 5,000, 10,000, others are getting so much. On the other hand, we are looking at how about it will bring an element of instability in the team? Because players know that this man is earning so much, and then we are working and helping him. But the other balance of that argument is all over the world, it's a practice. And all over the world, they know who's earning who. Irrespective of that, they do their job. So what's your take? Saddam, do you agree with Mngqithi to say, Pirates, Kaizer Chiefs, please disclose how much are you spending on the players? Please disclose how much are the players are earning. So what's your take about that? Saddam? I hope Saddam has not freezed. Apparently the network is giving him a problem. Tshepang, what's your take about that? Saddam?
Yeah, no. Well, I could.
I don't know, Mike, or maybe
oh yeah, now I can
raining
hear.
Outside. Maybe the network is not right.
I
can hear me now.
I can hear you now. I can hear you now. Yeah. So what's your take about that?
Yeah, I think the issue of Mangaba about the payment and the transfer list or whatever, Chiefs and Pirates Sundown issue of money. I think for us as supporters, especially myself, I don't want to be.
No, it's cutting. So, Tshepang, what's your take? Is it a good idea or is it a bad idea?
No, I feel like it's a good idea because look at it this way. I mean, overseas they do disclose their transfers, their salaries. We know all of those things, and it's all out in the open for everyone, and we know how much they earn. Even locally, I feel like yes, with Sundowns, we do know how much they sign a player for. We do hear how much a player was worth. Maybe they also need to disclose the salaries, not the transfers, because the transfers, we do know how much they've signed Allende for, how much they've signed Lucas Ribeiro for, but we just don't know how much they really earn. But also, okay, maybe yes, them disclosing that, it's still okay. But yes, also the bigger teams as well. I think for us, knowing how much they would sign a certain player and how do their wages go, yes, I think it could do good for the league just to be a bit transparent, then carrying on with the rumors out there. But now my issue is with this thing. Also, I think maybe they're protecting the foreign players. This is my opinion, because we do know with the foreign players, they earn a lot of money compared to the local players. Maybe they're trying to shield that away from the local players as well, because with the international players, they earn, I could say, ridiculous amounts of money. And with their signings as well, they get signed for ridiculous amounts of money. So I think maybe that's also the case. They don't want to maybe cause a bit of a stir when it comes to that.
Well, that's your opinion. And I believe Luna look at all about Kenya Kuni Muna Kashimura he said, once we disclose, but we have countries who are told, hey, they have serious tax according to the news. Your Mexico, your Brazil, they say, hey, why do they disclose? Saddam, what's your take about this? Do you think Mangaba has a point to say, Chiefs and Pirates, please disclose how much you are buying players for and how much are they earning? Remember, not long, Chicken Dolly was saying, I was feeling very bad. I was under pressure because people rumored that I earn 1.4 million. I'm the highest player in the PSL. That on its own created pressure. And I felt very bad when I know that that's not even close to what they're saying. You see, that's another thing. So maybe by disclosing, that will do away with those things. And what is wrong with disclosing that this one and so much, this one is earning so much? And why is it only happening in South Africa? All right? Why is it not happening in all other parts of the world? So Saddam, what's your take?
Yeah, I think here in South Africa, we know we like to create. And then the issue of the agent as well. They want their money, signing fee and blah, blah. And then that also gives another players a pressure when they are playing, because you hear the rumors of, say, this one is getting so much money, Pascal pass or whatever. Here, after Kgole left, he said he never get that 1.4 million. So we don't know. Some of the media, they are okay, some don't okay, but it was the players because of the salary. I think for other supporters like myself, I don't want to be involved in the issue of payment. What I want is to support the team and see the team winning. The issue of contract signing, if you like now, Movanika about 7 o'clock, what's the bus area by? They look okay, the Chiefs, he look okay, the Chiefs bus area by, stop there from 7 o'clock until midnight. And then Babang Batsama, nearly speech to go natural, but we're waiting for Junior to tell us what is the latest, what is what we have, what is the bombshell. But about our police, to me, is not a much issues. Yes, we need him, but if he's not, we have to support whatever. I think it's done very well. But for about the amount of paying the players, Chiefs and Pirates, we as a big two, Soweto Giants, we don't want to just play the issue of how much we pay, whatever. The issue is Sundown can talk about their payment and everything, but we as Kaizer Chiefs supporters and Pirates and Chiefs, now to me, I don't mind about the salary. What I'm worried is about to support my team, loyalty, get results, compete, and then to support my team. About the salary is not my job.
Look, but you're not bigger than Real Madrid, man. You're not bigger than Barcelona. They disclose. Why you? Let's move on. Tshepang, we know that very soon, tomorrow, we have the big one, Man City and Arsenal. I don't know what's your take. I don't know who do you think will win that one. And then I don't know who are you rooting for. And then, but I want us to look at that. Man City, Arsenal tomorrow. What's your take?
Yeah, big one. I always say that this fixture for the past 3 years, I think Arsenal has been brewing, coming into it, getting the feel of it. As Pep did say that Arteta is starting to become one of his biggest competitors. We do know that Mikel Arteta was and is from Pep school, I could say. He's the one that mentored him into this coaching role, and you see how he is now, being a successful coach at Arsenal, doing well for Arsenal. Actually, he's building there. So yeah, I feel like this fixture is a good one. It's a good Super Sunday game. It's more likely been a draw, with them fighting, during these fixtures. It hasn't been a heavy score fixture, for the past 3-4 years, but I feel like it's a good game as well. Coming into this fixture on Sunday, both teams having to draw their games during the week. I think with this one, it needs goals. But an interesting game ahead. Just Kevin De Bruyne is not available for the fixture, but I feel like Man City has a good capacity and a squad to deal with what's ahead of them on Sunday.
Who will stop Haaland? Who will stop the young man, Phil Foden? All right? And then, I don't know, I'm asking that question. Who will stop the Arsenal, the player that they've just got, the most expensive player, what is his name again? Everybody was raving about it. Who will stop Haaland? Who will stop Phil Foden? Pep always change his squad. Remember, Gundogan is back. So now things are a little bit tough. Do you think Arsenal will stop that firepower?
Yeah, I mean, Haaland scored 9 goals in 2 games. So Pep Guardiola did say that he had scored 11 goals in his whole career at Barcelona, and Haaland managed to score 9 goals in 2 games. So he's only 1 game away shy to score more than 11 goals, just to surpass him in his whole career. So that tells you something, that Haaland as well started as a house on fire this season. So yeah, I think with him, he's a bit more hungry. He's showing a lot of hunger this season already. So it's not going to be an easy battle for Arsenal. But an interesting game, which I'm looking forward to, definitely. I know. Too technical, I know. both coaches are technical geniuses. So yeah, a bit of that as well. But yeah, it's not going to be an easy game. I'm expecting goals from this game.
Saddam, when I was to take, I know you lean towards Arsenal because of.
Yeah, can you hear me then?
I can hear you now because of cellular. I can hear you. What's your take?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you quite well.
Yes, we can hear you.
Saddam?
Yeah, I was saying about the today game, Arsenal and Man City. I know Man City, they are the favorite, but Arsenal, poor players, they try hard 2 years, nearly got there. But now I think today I'm going for Arsenal to win the game. I know the Man City, they got experience, they're good, they're on fire, they want to do the highlight on everyone, but let's give Arsenal something to smile, because if they win, maybe something will happen. How many years they've been struggling? But now I think today I'm going for Arsenal or draw, but they must win if they can, because Arsenal, they're doing well, they've been struggling, they nearly get there, but now unlucky. Today I think they must win.
You've got Declan Rice there, you've got Martinelli there, you've got Jesus, you had Havertz. So are you saying, Tshepang, these players are not posing any threat?
Yeah, for me, I always have a negative side when it comes to Arsenal because of, the players that you just mentioned now. When it comes to big games, for me, they just shy away. But against average teams, that's when we'll see them. But when it comes to big games, we hardly see them. So for me, they've got a lot to prove compared to the Man City players. Those are big boys. Big games, they know how to deliver, they know how to win, they know how to show up. So I'll always favor Man City when it comes to this fixture based on that.
Okay, you know what? A friend of mine by the name of Peter Stirrup, he was born in Manchester. He stays this side. He once stayed with us here. He went to Benoni. Now he's somewhere in the side of Mpumalanga. He's going to join us very soon to give us an English perspective football. So he's a Man City. He's a Man City through and through. So when you say this, then I think you are bringing a smile to his face. But let us be honest, it's going to be a humdinger game. And then I think it's high time for Arsenal to pay revenge. Remember, they nearly won the league, and then always Pep Guardiola pipped them. And then Pep has shown that. I don't know. People are saying Pep is the best coach in the world today. There's no coach at Pep's level. Do you agree or disagree?
Yeah, no, I agree personally. At the moment, it's his time, I could say, and he's been doing well. Unfortunately, I feel like this might be his last season at Man City. He did hint, he kind of hinted it, I think last season, yes, after they won the league, saying that he's not going to be here forever. Probably might be his last season, but he has done well for Man City, respectively. So,
okay, all right. Those are some of the news that we share. But before I leave, let me also remind you that we are a company that deals with finance. And then I want to indicate that we've got some books that we sell. One of them is this one. It's called How I Turned 500 Rand into a Million Rand Business. This book, you can find it directly from us, or you can also get it as an ebook to have it on your phone, on your laptop, from Amazon. You know, Amazon bookstore is the biggest online store that we have in the world today. And then the other book that I wrote is this one, How to Get Out of Bad Debts, Use Other People's Money and Resources to Get Rich, because a debt is new money. If you know how to use a debt, then you can go to another level. So those are some of the books that we have. Then another one is this one by a very close friend of mine, Nom Summers Bugo, who hails from Emalahleni. And then the book is called Entrepreneur Awakening with Drive. Nom Summers Bugo has got about 7 guest houses. Collectively, she's got about 100 rooms. And then I'll tell you one thing, when I'm in that part of the world, that's the place of my choice. I sleep there. It's a very beautiful place. And then I'm telling you, you'll never regret if you go there. It is touted as a 3-star hotel, but I think it's a 5-star place. And then there's another one written by a friend of mine, Dr. Darlene Small. This lady worked for Reserve Bank. She's an economist by profession. She worked for the Reserve Bank for 33 years as an advisor to governors of the Reserve Bank. She has written a book called How to Win the Wealth Game, The Art of Money. The money issue is a wealth game. It's just a game. So if you want those books, just drop us a WhatsApp and then we can share the book with you. Now, Saddam, predict Pirates today score and predict Sundowns score. The Mignolisto coming.
Yeah, let me start to Pirates.
Yeah.
I think Pirates have done their job to score 2-0 here. So to go there, they can. Yeah, but now the score today is 2-1, favor Pirates. Aggregate is 4-1. Yeah, aggregate is 4-1.
Upgrade is 4-1. And how about zone? Don't actually like about you about one or how about zone? Born on you know, Ubafa the flying colors. Yeah. How about zone?
4 goals.
Yeah.
No, akuba zone.
Yeah. Ubafa the flying colors. And let me tell you, Pirates is hot this year. Tshepang, what's your take about Pirates?
Yeah, no. Pirates definitely. I feel like they've got the job done already. They just need to finish it off more Orlando Stadium. Just finish off the game. Sundowns as well. They've done with the job. They just need to just kill it off, manage. Maybe now introduce players that haven't played. See how your squad is balanced. And a little birdie told me something. Maybe let me cause a bit of a stir. At Sundowns, something is happening there at Lorkop, the chemistry. But maybe it's something we can wrap up on Tuesday. I just want you guys to see what's going to happen when it comes to the lineup this coming weekend. And then we'll discuss it properly on Tuesday. But so when it comes to Mukwena, Mudau, Zwane, Grant, Kekan, and Mudiva, something is not happening there in a negative way with Coach Mngqithi. So I'll just leave that for now. I'll come with the details on Tuesday. We'll talk about it and unpack it properly.
So there are also news that says Benny McCarthy might be on his way to Mamelodi Sundowns. I don't know how true is that. We are watching the space. And then, but me, I've not seen anything bad about Mamelodi Sundowns, okay? But in terms of the relationship between the coach and the players, it's something that we are just speculating. Remember, they haven't played too many games, but we know Mamelodi Sundowns. It's like Real Madrid. Real Madrid, you lose 1 or 2 games, especially those important games, you are gone. It's not about discussion. You are gone. All right. So I don't know. Saddam, what's your take? When I play in these events out, then say you Fatima. When I get out of Pelaliwana, Bobo Sopla, Masanda Wana, Bolisanda Wana, Lelo Holumola, what's happening? Barry,
Yeah, no, good. I hear they say now they want to wrap up today, and then they go to the next stage to play the cake. But they won't talk so much.
When our Arabic utlwile ditaba na phela rona re bo mamkopoze re utlwa ditaba be se re tla re go tshwa so then ba Arabe so nka ra wa utlwa re ke fete nda le bua ka pele. No, ne ke re wena o utlwile ditaba re ho etsala nka rona ra kopoza phela. No, Saddam has got a problem. Now, Tshepang, let's move on. Look, as usual, I would always go to my favorite slot, which is the Messi special. You know about that one, Tshepang?
Yes, yes, yes.
The Messi special. You know, I'll always do this guy until he retires because he's already almost there. And I wish he plays in the World Cup. Everybody's crossing fingers that he plays. And let's look at the numbers, man. Well, I don't like this. I've seen another name of Ronaldo now. I remember the Messi fans, they call him Ronaldo. But the other one I've seen recently, they say it's Pendu. I don't know what does that mean. It's because he scores with penalties. I don't know. These are the numbers. Messi with his the best season, he played 60 games and scored 73 goals and 32 assists. Ronaldo 54 games and then scored 61 goals and 23 assists. They say Ronaldo is the highest top goal scorer, but Messi's got more titles than him. And guess what? Inter Miami are just 3 games away of wrapping up another title. So that's another accolade that can come for Mudimo Ball, as I call it, Mudimo Ball. Now, you also have Rodri. Rodri, who plays for Man City, he says Messi left Europe, okay? Let me enlarge this a little bit so that we can see, because I can't see properly. He says Messi left Europe and then, okay, Saddam got cut, and then I don't know what happened. As I was trying to share that, Saddam got cut. So I was sharing the issue of Rodri. Rodri says Messi left Europe. He left victorious, took everything, and left football to return from a superhuman to the ordinary. The pace slowed down when he left. The competition is now between more than one player. It is now possible to make an effort and win Ballon d'Or. So during Messi's time, it was not possible, according to Rodri. In this era, we just had to play, not compete. For me, he's the best scorer, he's the best passer, he's the best striker, he's the best at everything. Saddam, I don't know what your take about that. That's Rodri. He analyzed Lionel Messi. And now here is another one. This is the Moroccan coach. The Moroccan coach says what was missing to win the World Cup, meaning himself. Remember, he went up to the semi-final. I was missing Messi. We reached semi-finals, and then the decisive stage. If I could choose a player, I would choose Messi to win the World Cup. Any team that reaches the semi-final and has Messi, 99% of chances of winning. They have 99% of chances. I'm happy for him because he won the World Cup. What he did in his football career and his sacrifice for the team, in my opinion, Messi is incomparable to anyone. I know comparison are only for the fame and views. Try to work on something new. Messi has ended the story. Do you agree, Tshepang, that Messi has ended the story?
Yeah, I know it's true. I mean, what?
Well, as I indicated, that we have an issue with network. Maybe it's because of this weather, and then as a result, I've lost last bond. But we're busy with the Messi special, as I was indicating earlier on, that the man is a genius. And you know, the other thing that I'm looking very closely when it comes to Messi, we might need to do that particular show at some point. The man is a different kind of a person in a very positive way. Okay, he's a different kind of a person in a very positive way. What I like, there are a lot of things that I like about him. He's a family man. All right, he prioritizes family, and he's very humble. Those are rare characters that you find in human beings. Very humble, always regarding himself as one of many, not necessarily as one of the best, whereas we all know that he's the best. It's a matter of how people see it, but we know it very well, all of us, that he's the best. Even players, coaches, they have come to a point whereby they agree that he's way, way, way above almost all the players for that matter. I too, I never saw Pele play, but I saw Maradona, and then I think Messi has taken the level to another level. I saw Jomosono, one of the greatest players that I followed, and I still support even today. But Messi is something else. He's something else. No arrogancy, always humble, always prioritizing other people. You know, the other character I like about him, the man is so generous. I mean, if you can check in terms of the players that he gave opportunity to score penalties, there are many, you know. And then, I mean, sometimes I find this argument of people when they say Ronaldo is the highest top goal scorer, and then as compared to Messi, Messi has given away so many goals that he could have scored if he was somebody who was somehow greedy, feeling like, you know what, everything has to be done by him at all times. So for me, the man is great. So that's the kind of a player that sometimes we need to look at him, because for me, those are rare characters. And then you like it or not, and then you'll see that even those people who are his opponents, they admit that, you know what, this guy is incomparable. You can't compare him with anyone else. As you can see, Jose Mourinho, a Portuguese, he said Messi is not nominated for Ballon d'Or. Should he really be nominated? So probably was referring to this one. Even if he is nominated, he won't attend. If he were FIFA president, if I were a FIFA president, I would tell him to have enough enough, please. 8 Ballon d'Ors or 12 now. Let the players compete. Messi has made it Messi d'Or, not Ballon d'Or anymore, but Messi d'Or. This is a Portuguese guy who's fair, because, you know, I heard in Portugal, if you don't support Ronaldo, they don't like you. And then I hear Joe Felix that they were not allowed to watch Messi, because in Portugal they see Messi as a rival, as their rival, because they are the Portuguese, so they always root for Ronaldo. All right. So FIFA every year they have to bring Messi to present the ceremony of Ballon d'Or, because it is no longer in the name of FIFA, but in the name of Messi. Messi is out of competition because he is the one who wanted this, because he has had enough and has done everything in football. He no longer thinks about Ballon d'Or or titles. Now he plays just to have fun, and I hope this fun will never end. All of us are wishing that. All of us are wishing that this fun will never end. I know I was very sad when Jomo stopped playing, because I used to enjoy. And then I wonder what's going to happen when Messi stopped playing. I think we'll miss a lot, because the man is a genius. Yeah, so this is the man we should celebrate while he's still alive, so that one day when he's not around, and then we talk about something that we know. This is Coloni, Lionel Scaloni, his coach at Argentina, his former teammate. Recently, he went to go and watch their game, at Miami. He says, I came to witness the magic Messi. He said, brings to the magic Messi brings to the field. What a joy it was. Whether he scores or not, just watching him play, fills you with happiness. Just watching him play, you know what? It's like me. I don't miss any game of Lionel Messi, no matter what. Whether I'm sleepy or what, I'll watch the game. After 2 months away, Messi returned with a bang, netting 2, 3 stunning goals. This man was truly blessed by God with his talent, and his joy on the field radiates to the whole world. When Messi smiles, we all smile. And the new information that we've discovered all along, we didn't know about this. They said this man does not work so hard. I thought he was working hard, eh? And then the wife says, no, this guy is always hanging around, playing with his kids. And then you don't see him training. He only plays football if the kid says, let's go and play football. That's when he plays. And then PK said, this guy, he doesn't train, you know, he goes there. And then during halftime, he watches his phone, he's talking to his children and wife on the phone. But when it comes to the field of play, you see something else. Then Pep Guardiola said, there's nothing to teach Messi. I can't coach Messi. So when he steps in the field of play, I let him play. All right. He said, anyone, all the players, they know it with me. That's Pep. No one is above anyone except Messi. It's only Messi that I will not say anything to him. I'll not tell him anything. I'll not substitute him. This is very crazy. I mean, Pep, we know Pep how he is. He's that coach. I mean, he has dealt with big players, fought with them. But he says, and then he said again, I think 2 weeks back, he said, if Messi can say, please, I want to come to Man City now, he said, I will personally go to Miami and fetch it and bring it. That's how this guy is so genius. Then Mourinho, at some point, not long, I think 2 weeks ago, he was saying, Messi's priceless. Look at it. Barcelona, when they bought him, he was very cheap. And then when he left Barcelona for PSG, he was free. When he left PSG to Miami, he was free. So he said, there's no price for this guy. So that's Lionel Messi. But before I leave, as always, TBR, we are a company that deals with finance. I've got so many people who want to be taught how to run business, how to build business, who want to be mentored. I was mentored too, and I'm still being mentored. So if you want us to mentor you, I'll personally mentor you. So just give us a WhatsApp, give us a contact, we'll call you. And then once we call you, then we can set up the arrangement. How are we going to do it? I thank you. Thank you so much. And thanks for those people who subscribe and then like and so on. Continue to do that so that we build this channel. Much appreciated. Thank you so much.
Yes. Woo. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah. How you like my new coupe? Big body, put that thing on new shoes. Then I let the roof loose. They make all my enemies scarlet juice. Whoa. How you like my new coupe? Big body, put that thing on new shoes. Whoa. Then I let the roof loose. They make all my enemies scarlet juice. Whoa. Record exec. I'm the guy out here that's cutting checks. Woo. Check yourself. Another man's riches ain't your wealth. Whoa. And I'm doing well. I got all my double C's all up in Chanel. Big body trying to get the thing to parallel. Louis V, only time the boy take the L. Heavy on the scale. Dope boy. Ooh, I'm such a dope boy. Whoa. Can't dumb me down. I seen the standard change ever since I've been around. I heard them boys talking when I'm there, not a sound. I had to cut the throats, making sure I dig them down. Man, I dig them down, put them in the dirt. They try to put me down, but they put me in the mud. Cameras in the shit when the boy hit reverse, but I ain't going back. Dope boy. Ooh, I'm such a dope boy. Whoa. Dope boy. How you like my new coupe? Big body, put that thing on new shoes. Then I let the roof loose. They make all my enemies scarlet juice. Whoa. How you like my new coupe? Big body, put that thing on new shoes. Whoa. Then I let the roof loose. They make all my enemies scarlet juice. Whoa. Man, we buy it out at your own risk if you ever try it out. Hope you don't accept need. I got all my dogs, man, we on a different breed. If you ever want it, man, that thing becomes a need. Thinking on my feet, but I'm never on my knees. Shipping everything, I get my shit from overseas. Blue face, nose like a nigga moving keys. They don't know your name, man, you wanna lease your keys. Dope boy. Ooh, I'm such a dope boy. Whoa. Dope boy. Ooh, I'm such a dope boy. Whoa. I gotta stay paid. Man, we never watching, but we know they up by face. Gotta feed them all, man, there's so much on my plate. No matter what the phase, man, we never ever faced. Never ever faced. How you like my new coupe? Big body, put that thing on new shoes. Then I let the roof loose. It make all my enemies call it juice. Whoa. How you like my new coupe? Big body, put that thing on new shoes. Whoa. Then I let the roof loose. It make all my enemies call it truce. Whoa. Damn, Ricky. Look at what you did. Notorious. I gotta go big. Oh. Bought the builder. Yeah. I gotta fix the shit. Hey, Matilda. I know you like the shit. You like my movie. Oh. I'm about to flip the script.